Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 0. A excellent afternoon's work by Arne Slot's side at Anfield. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. Liverpool redeemed themselves from last weekend's embarrassing 1-0 defeat at the hands of Nottingham Forest to beat Bournemouth by 3-0 yesterday afternoon, thanks to a brace from Luis Diaz and a fantastic goal by Darwin Núñez. We're going to be talking all about Liverpool in this not-so-instant match reaction to Liverpool's victory yesterday. Back to winning ways are the Reds after that thumping of Bournemouth. But without further ado, we'd like to remind you all to please like the video and also subscribe if you're new. Both things always and forever greatly appreciated. Get involved in the comment section as well. Let me know what you guys have to say on Liverpool, the performance and the result yesterday and everything else in between. Would love to hear from you all on what you have to say on Liverpool. So please do use and abuse that comment section, people. Talk to me on the mighty Reds and Arne Slot's men. Would love to hear what you have to say on all of that. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Let's talk Liverpool. Let's talk the 3-0 win yesterday and everything else in between. Big result for Liverpool. It's been an interesting week, and I remember saying at the end of the video, or towards the end of the video last week that I did in the reaction to the Liverpool defeat at the hands of Nottingham Forest, that we're going to see what Liverpool are now made of. You can always tell more from a team by the way that they lose and respond rather than them keep winning. And this week, we have seen what Arne Slot's men are made of. We have seen Liverpool lose to Nottingham Forest, react by beating AC Milan, even though they went a goal down inside the opening couple of minutes or so. And then they have gone to Bournemouth. They suffered a bit of an early setback, but obviously that was chalked off for offside. There was a goal for Bournemouth that was ruled out for offside, which was just by a fraction, may I add. But yeah, Liverpool got the job done when it mattered most, and it was down to two key players in terms of goal scoring that really did it. Luis Diaz, he has started the season on fire. I've been very critical of Luis Diaz these past several months, and I think some of it was deserved. Maybe I did go a little bit overboard at times, but I do feel the majority of my criticism was deserved for his inconsistencies, particularly in front of goal. But I can't fault him for his start this season. He has been excellent. He has truly been excellent. He picked up another couple of goals yesterday. Absolutely incredible for the winger. And his two goals were well taken as well. He had a couple of moments before he actually scored his first goal as well. He was a real thorn in the side of that Bournemouth back line. He was absolutely incredible throughout. And like I say, he took his goals really well, showed fantastic composure, gets on the end of a long ball to take it around the goalkeeper, and then shows great composure to fire it into the back of the net to put it past the covering defender. The second goal, again, well taken ball, and then fires it low and hard into the back of the net. Again, lovely, well taken goal. And then the third goal from Darwin Núñez was an absolute beauty as well. An absolutely outstanding finish from the world's most frustrating striker on the planet. Again, he's another one that I've been very critical of. But it's a nice move to begin with. Wins the ball to flick it onto Salah. Salah knocks it down the line for him to run onto, cuts it onto his left foot, and he finishes beautifully to curl it into the far corner beyond the goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant from Darwin Núñez in that particular instance. But he is the most frustrating player on the planet, because I'm sorry, if you would see a highlight reel of some of his goals, unbelievable goals. Some of his goals that he has scored, especially since being at Liverpool, absolutely unbelievable. But he'll miss the most simplest of chances. He'll miss the most basic of one-on-ones or open goals or things like that. But he'll score a banger like what he did yesterday. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it with this guy. He's the most frustrating player on the planet, because one thing that I've always said about Núñez, I like his overall play. I like his speed. I like his passion. I like how he causes a nuisance and chaos for the opposition. I like how he constantly gets into these positions. It does show a sign of intelligence that you can constantly get into those positions time and time again where you are in a good opportunity to score. But it's about his finishing. It's about his composure that's always been so inconsistent and so frustrating to watch. I'm hoping and praying he can go on a bit of like a Diaz streak where he may go on a bit of a run of scoring goals, and maybe I might have to start like doing some apologies. But until I see consistency from both Núñez and Diaz over the longer space of time, those apologies will not be forthcoming, I'm afraid. I need to see it over a longer period of time. Diaz is definitely on his way, but I have seen Diaz go through these kinds of purple patches for Liverpool before. Núñez, again, it was his first start yesterday of the season under Arne Slot, his first start under Slot in general. I have to see more. Of course I do. I have to see more because I have seen him score these types of goals before, but not go on to do much else afterwards. I need to see more from both of these guys. Trent, outstanding, 100 goal contributions now for the right back. That is just insane and stupid numbers for the world's best right back. I don't care what anyone says. People can still criticise his defending, and I will say stop living back in 2017, 2018. He is absolutely phenomenal. He is out of this world, and once again I plead with Liverpool to tie this guy down to whatever the hell he wants. If he wants more money, give it to him. If he wants new cars, give it to him. If he wants his own private island, I don't care. Just give him whatever he wants. We cannot lose this guy for free next summer. That is just out of the question. Absolutely out of the question. Just great performances all around. I mean, obviously, Kelleher stood in for the absent Alisson. He was outstanding. He made a couple of absolutely excellent saves, particularly in that second half. He was brilliant. Again, Konate was solid. Van Dijk was solid. Everybody had a solid enough game. The one area of concern, I think, is maybe the number 10 kind of situation, but it does seem like Arne Slot has noticed that himself, and that's why he was adapting and modifying it a little bit. He was trying to be a bit more flexible with that number 10 position. Szoboszlai, for one reason or another, just hasn't quite been at the races so far this season. He may have got a couple of goals here and there, but he hasn't quite been at the races. And I think as we saw the game go on, we saw McAllister go into that role. We saw Salah even drift in from the right to play in that role. I do think that when Harvey Elliott does return, we will see a lot more of Harvey Elliott in that particular role, that number 10 kind of role, which I am very much interested and intrigued to see more and more. But for one reason or another, Szoboszlai just hasn't quite been at the races so far this campaign. I'm hoping that he does come good because obviously he is a brilliant talent, and I do rate what he can bring to the Liverpool side. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with him. Is he carrying some sort of injury? Is he playing through the pain barrier? Is it just confidence issue? Is there something going off the pitch? I don't know. I don't obviously know the full ins and outs, but yeah, Szoboszlai for me is the one slight area of concern. Hoping obviously Harvey Elliott's injury isn't going to take him out for too long, and hopefully he does come back very, very soon, because I would love to see Harvey Elliott in this side, because I think his technical ability will be a perfect fit for what obviously Arne Slot and Liverpool are trying to do. But obviously McAllister's shown he can play anywhere in that midfield, so I guess for right now it's not necessarily a concern. Ryan Gravenberch continues to excel in that somewhat DM role. He has been phenomenal this season. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Can't say a bad word against Gravenberch, and You know what? I'm starting to eat my words a little bit. Again, similarly to Nunez and Diaz, what I said earlier, I have to see more of a sample size. I have to see more over the longevity of it. But whether it be for club or for country, Gravenberch has been absolutely outstanding so far this campaign. So hopefully long may that continue as far as what Liverpool are concerned. And I hope and pray that does obviously do that, and Gravenberch continues to excel in a deeper role. He's definitely got some attributes there that suit this kind of style of play. Do have concerns when it comes to some of the bigger teams in the league, but until we cross that bridge, we shall see where this goes. But yes, he's been absolutely outstanding. Salah gets an assist, not necessarily a goal, but he does get an assist. But like I say, the afternoon really did belong to Luis Diaz, who was absolutely outstanding in this game. And we move on now. We move on to, I think we've got Carabao Cup action this week. I think we've got Carabao Cup action. I can't actually remember. So that's going to be intriguing as well. Then we move on. It's going to be big. It's going to be a big few weeks. And like I say, there are some outstanding performances right the way across the board so far this season. There is absolutely... There's very little on the pitch that we can be concerned with. Obviously losing to Nottingham Forest last week, but from what we've seen so far, that just appears to be a one-off day, a bad day at the office. Fingers crossed that that's what it proves to be. But no, so far so good as far as Liverpool are concerned. You know, we've redeemed ourselves from that defeat last week. We had a very big week in terms of obviously Champions League action getting underway again, Premier League resuming. We've got Carabao Cup action coming up. We've got more intriguing Premier League clashes to contend with. The Champions League's also, like I say, underway, and we've got another game coming up very, very soon. So there's a lot to look forward to and be optimistic and excited about as far as what Liverpool are concerned. One or two minor concerns, but for right now, things are going pretty well. This doesn't change anything as far as what I'm concerned. I feel like I have to say this every single video that I do about Liverpool, that even though on the pitch results are good, we still are not run in the best possible way. We are still lacking in certain areas. I'm not getting ahead of myself and going, oh, we're going to win the league from this point forward, because there's still a lot of football left to play. And like I said, I don't necessarily think our squad in specific areas is strong enough to carry on and maintain this right the way towards the end of the season. I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong, and I want to be wrong. I obviously want to see Liverpool win all the major honours this season. I want to see us win the Premier League, the Champions League, the Carabao, the FA Cup. But of course, that's very unrealistic to happen. And even though we should be in a title race, and I believe we are in a title race, I don't necessarily see us winning. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm still going to keep the same energy that I've had throughout the majority of the summer, in which I constantly berated Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, FSG for not bringing in the kind of players that we need to bulk up and beef up the squad in terms of quantity and quality. But at the same time, I'm going to enjoy the moment. I'm going to enjoy the wins, because if you can't enjoy the wins now, when are you ever going to enjoy a win? I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the performance. We continue to build. We continue to get better. We continue to build. Bournemouth did create their chances, but of course it's Bournemouth. With the way that they play aggressively and they try and be more on the front foot, of course they're going to create their chances. But Liverpool were equal to them. Kelleher, like I say, is a fantastic stand-in. The players at the back were solid as ever. Midfield was brilliant. Midfield was absolutely brilliant, especially with Gravenberch and McAllister. Salah's Salah. Nunez, first start this season, didn't disappoint with that absolutely wonderful goal. And Diaz got on a couple more to add to his collection for this season already, and what is proving to be a very, very good start for the Colombian and a very good start overall for Liverpool Football Club. But those are just the thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever I call it, of this guy. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling about Liverpool, the performance yesterday, the result yesterday, and everything else in between about Arne Slot's men. I'd love to hear it down below in the comment section, so please do use and abuse that section, people. Otherwise, hit the like button on the way if you enjoy the video. Subscribe if you are new or want to see more content like this. Both things are always and forever greatly appreciated. And of course, thank you for your continued support on this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Otherwise, thanks everyone for watching and listening. I've been Fletch. This has been another Fletch Talks video, and I will soon speak to you all again soon in another video or live stream or whatever it may be. Cheers, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you all again very, very soon.